Hi everyone, it's Lisa Brown with Ink and Inspirations, and today in this video I want to share a card made with one of my favorite card sketches. So I'm using the Unbounded Love bundle and one of the label dies in that set, and I have some pieces here that are pre-cut. First I have one of the labels with these die-cut leaves. I have a strip of the Unbounded Beauty Designer Series paper, 3/4 of an inch by 4, a piece of basic white for the inside, 4 by 5 1/4, a strip of designer paper, 1 3/4 by 4, another layer of designer paper, 4 by 5 1/4, and then my base at 5 1/2 by 8 1/2. So we're going to start by just working on the inside of the card. I'm taking that basic white piece and this strip of designer paper that was a scrap from when I cut the front layer. And this strip can vary in width. Here I cut it at 3/4 of an inch. You can do 1 inch. You can make it more narrow and do 2 strips, just whatever you'd like to do. Now we're going to go ahead and put that on the inside of the card, and that will finish off the inside for me to either write a short note or stamp a sentiment later. Now let's work on building that top layer. So I have this beautiful floral print from the Unbounded Beauty Designer Series paper, and I chose another print that's like a watercolor wash, and I wanted a print that would be easy to stamp on where I could see the sentiment for the front of the card. So this one is a beautiful color, but it's plain where the sentiment will show well. So now I'm taking a little bit of liquid glue and applying it to this delicate label. It's really like the outline of a label, and I'm going to put that on that front piece, that front strip, and attach it down, and then we're going to be ready to stamp the sentiment in the center of it. So I'm carefully laying it in the center. Now for this piece on this sketch, you could use a punch circle or another die cut off to one side. It really is a matter of preference and what kind of card you're designing. So I'm using Summer Splash ink, which is one of the inks in the Designer Series paper, and I have a sentiment that I know and checked ahead of time that will fit inside that rectangle label next to the leaves. So I'm stamping it there. It's photopolymer, so I can easily see where I'm stamping. And now that part is finished. So to add a little bit of accent and fun, I'm taking my Wink of Stella glitter pen and just brushing over the leaves and inside the leaves to go over the designer paper. I just wanted a fun little bit of sparkle on the card, and this does the job with this Wink of Stella pen. You could also add embellishments if you'd like. I decided the little glitter from the Wink of Stella would be plenty. Now we're still working on that top layer, so this is a good time to add ribbon or twine if you'd like to. So I'm just going to tie a simple knot. If your ribbon is soft enough and pliable enough, this is a good way to add the ribbon and make it not too bulky for a card for mailing. So I'm tying a simple knot, then I'm just going to trim off the ends a bit. I left it on the spool when I was tying so that I wouldn't use too much ribbon and cut just what I needed. So now we can take our card base and we're going to apply this top layer to the front of the card using some liquid glue. And again, this particular sketch is very easy to modify, alter, switch up, just whatever you want to do, but it's basically a piece of designer paper or cardstock with a strip going across for your main image or your sentiment. So I hope you'll give that a try. Please visit my website at inkandinspirations.com. This is Lisa Brown with Ink and Inspirations, inspiring you to create, share, and make a difference. Take care. Bye-bye.